Margaret.
And I'm Colleen.
And we're the Cousins Weird. And we're live. Woo!
We're live on Facebook.
And this is Terrible Trend number 22.
Yes.
Yes, it's my week.
22.
I've got some terrible things to tell you today.
I can't wait.
Anything new we need to discuss first? It's hard because we just did our regular episode, so we discussed
we
everything
don't usually talk about a lot before our terrible trends. We just get right into it.
We just get right into the meat of the episode.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. I'm talking about a little substance called Calomel.
Never heard of it.
All right. This was used from the 16th century to the 20th century.
That's a long time.
Calomel comes from the Greek word kalos for beautiful and melos for black.
Oh.
Okay. It was used to treat everything from parasites to constipation, influenza, melancholy, syphilis.
What?
Teething.
I love that you hit me like I have it.
Teething and colic. I figured you'd figure out what it was after I said syphilis.
I still don't know what it is.
What did people take to treat syphilis, Colleen? Teething and colic, bronchitis, cholera, gout, TB, cancer, and ingrown toenails.
Is this black salve?
No.
Oh.
It's calomel. It's a powder. It was a white powder that acted as a cathartic. If you don't know what that is, it purged the bowels violently.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
just what I want.
You got diarrhea, or you got constipation, you have cholera. Here, take this. Cholera makes you shit anyway. So they're going to take this
Let's really dehydrate
that
you.
really gets the stuff out. It probably killed everything. Another word for calomel would be mercurous salt chloride, which would be mercury salts.
Oh.
Yes.
Is this snuff?
No.
Oh. It's not smelling salts?
No, you eat this. It also caused excessive drooling.
Oh.
So it like
you're just
like,
dribbling out of every orifice.
Everything. It just is going to make your body purge everything liquid out of itself.
Oh, gross.
Yes.
I'm rocking.
Paracelsus stated that it was only effective if at least 3 pints of saliva were produced, which would be considered a toxic dose. He said the only way that the calomel would work, it wasn't going to work unless you drooled 3 pints of saliva out of your body.
That's how you measured it was working.
That's how, yeah.
3 pints of saliva came out.
3 pints?
Good.
Could you imagine?
That's 3 beers.
Worth of saliva. Worth of spit.
You're going to die of dehydration.
But that's the type, it would be basically toxic dose of mercury to take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it also caused mercurial erythism, which is called Mad Hatter's disease.
Oh.
Which resulted in depression, anxiety, pathological shyness. Pathological shyness it caused. And frequent sighing.
My husband has it. Richard, are you taking this? He sighs constantly. Sigh.
And it made your limbs tremors in your limbs.
So you're shitting yourself. You're drooling excessively. You're shivering and sighing and... Oh my god, it's like living with Richard. No, I'm just kidding. I love my husband.
And the name Mad Hatter's disease is because it affected hat makers because they used mercury in felting.
Right.
The felting of the
I knew that.
Yeah. And also could cause loss of teeth and a rotting in your jawbone.
This does not sound like anything I want to
take. Because you're putting the powders in your mouth, right?
Right.
It's going to cause your teeth to fall out, your jawbone to rot, your flesh in your cheeks to become gangrenous.
Oh!
Which will create holes in your face. What? Making the ulcers on your tongue and gums visible. Through your face. Through your face.
Big holes in your cheeks.
Yes.
Oh my god. And the drool's probably coming out your cheek. Yes! Your cheek hole.
Gross.
This isn't funny, but it is.
No. And because, constipation is terrible and I would take holes in my face to not be constipated.
You would?
No.
Oh!
I would not. I would definitely not.
Listen. I hate being constipated, but you smoke up your ass. That'd probably help.
Better
try doing that.
I would rather do that than eat this calomel stuff to have holes in my face. Thanks.
Smoke up your ass.
Yeah, really. Benjamin Rush, and he was he signed the Declaration of Independence and was considered one of our founding fathers of the country. He was a physician and a big proponent of Calomel therapy.
Of course he was.
But, I mean, he was a big advocate for psychiatric treatment, like humane psychiatric treatment,
cool.
which is great. But his way to treat them is give them high doses of Calomel.
So, really, no.
Right. Even though it meant treating them, the high doses of Calomel. In his treatment of yellow fever,
oh, God,
he used what he called heroic depletion therapy, which is 10 times the usual amount of Calomel. That's what he'd give these people that had yellow fever. Right.
They're going to die. Might as well just do it faster.
Thomas Jefferson noted the fatality rate of yellow fever for this time was 33% of people who caught it died. The fatality rate of Dr. Rush's yellow fever patients was 46%. So
you for sure were going to die if he
right. So it's like, that is not a treatment.
Oh my God, that's hysterical.
Yeah, it's terrible. Other physicians of the time referred to his methods as murderous, and they called him a quack.
So, I'm a proponent for humane treatment.
And this was one of our founding fathers.
Well,
yeah.
They also were slave owners and everything else.
His heart was in the right place. He truly believed this stuff was helping people.
Even though they were dying.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe he thought, they're purging and they're going to purge out the fever. So,
Calomel softened the gums, which made it ideal to give to teething babies.
What?
Yes.
No!
Yeah, so they're teething and they're colicky.
These babies
and they give his babies... We'll share on the page.
I'm horrified.
Some of the advertisements for Calomel teething powder were really awful. One of them stated that it'll make your baby fat like a pig. And the picture on the front of the advertisement is a baby's head on a pig's body. I'm like, what?
Okay, why do they want your baby fat like a pig?
Because if they're colicky and not eating, then they're going to get skinny. So you got to give them this mercury powder.
Gotcha.
And rub it on their gums. It makes their gums softer.
Maybe that's what happened to me.
That's why it may give you holes in your face.
Yeah,
because it's softening. It's like the tissues. It's like necrotic tissue in your face. It's awful. Gangrenous cheeks, Kelly.
No, I bet it smells.
It caused in the babies. It caused this disease called acrodynia, also called Pink's disease.
No,
it was a painful pink discoloration of the hands and feet.
Poor babies.
Also, it happened on the face too, but it caused peripheral neuropathy.
No,
which would be
the worst.
Sensations of itching, burning, and pain in the baby's hands and feet.
I have
and
that.
Face. Swelling.
No.
Desquamation, which, if you're an esthetician, you know, desquamation is another word for exfoliation. So basically, it's causing their skin to peel. Thin and peel of the skin on their hands.
Oh, this makes me sad.
And it's itching, so they're scratching it, and the skin's peeling off. Yes. Profuse sweating, salivation, and an elevated blood pressure.
Let's because we don't want our babies to be colicky.
But they won't be colicky.
They won't be crying. Right. Oh, wait, no, they will be crying because they're in pain.
Right. Children would have a red nose and cheeks and lips, loss of hair and teeth,
Jesus,
and their nails could fall out, fingernails and toenails.
But they just kept giving it to them?
And rashes, photophobia, kidney dysfunction, and neuropsychiatric symptoms like insomnia, memory loss, and mood swings. That's just what you want your baby to have, mood swings. That's what babies do.
It's killing me because when they're colicky...
You want to soothe them, but I think it was soothe. Well, what the premise was is they would give them this powder and it would make their gums soft, so their teeth would come through. But you know
faster.
How some parents, they don't want their babies crying, so even if they're not teething, they're like, "Well, this powder is magic,
right? So
let's give it to the baby. It's healthy," because that's what the advertisements were telling these people, that this powder was healthy. So this acrodynia, they didn't correlate it to the powder. They just thought, my baby, something's wrong with my baby. It has this Pink's disease. Because they didn't think because it was a disease.
Yeah, that the powder
but it was the mercury causing it. Right.
So, was it addictive at all?
Probably
not.
Think so.
Because it wasn't like a...
But they used it for everything back in the mid-1800s.
It was a miracle.
Even before that, it was this miracle, like, oh, you have syphilis? Here, take Calomel. You have diarrhea, or you have constipation, take yellow fever, Mercury. Here you go. Calomel will fix everything. It was used well into the 20th century until it was proven to be toxic to your health.
Why did it take 400 years?
To like the mid 20th century. Like it wasn't even
the mid 20th century.
Yeah, into the 20th century, people were still using it
to treat things.
Yes.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
People are stupid.
It's like, how would you just snap open your thermometer and drink the quicksilver in there?
And I'm not saying doctors know everything, because there was a doctor saying to do this.
Yes.
But I feel like now they at least have to test things first before they just throw it in a baby's mouth. Yes. I don't know.
Yes, for sure. I'm glad this, like, the FDA is good for things. And,
yeah.
And treating, like, making sure what you're putting in your baby isn't going to kill your baby is a good thing.
I know. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Let's rub this on my baby's gooms.
Oh, they stop crying.
Oh, it works. Yeah, their skin's falling off, but they're not crying anymore.
They're like,
because they're dying.
Yeah, they're fussy and they keep rubbing their hands because they're
I have
neuropathy, and it's like they don't know, and the parents didn't know what's going on.
Yeah,
like, your baby has a disease. Yeah, it's caused by this stupid teething powder that you're shoving down their face. The advertisements for this powder were mostly, I think, from like the Victorian age.
Yeah,
they're
horrific
and fantastic.
You've been safer to rub like what they used to rub like.
Brandy.
Give
your baby brandy over
before
mercury.
You give them mercury.
Every time.
I mean, don't give them either.
No.
But you're safer using brandy.
They would have been, yes.
Because the amount they're putting in isn't that much.
It just basically made the baby go to sleep. And it's not, I mean, alcohol's numbing, so.
Yeah, it does numb.
Clove oil.
And it's sterilizing.
Clove oil is.
It actually really works better.
Take some powder.
I have used that before for a toothache.
Makes your whole mouth numb, which is a weird feeling.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Numbed mouth.
It's better than a mercury gangrenous face.
Holes in your cheeks.
Teeth falling out.
That's horrible.
My baby got a new tooth and it immediately fell out of its face.
Oh, look at their teeth are in. Oh, her teeth fell out. Oh.
That's so great.
Great. That didn't last long. So, okay. The ones that didn't die and their teeth fell out and they grew up, they didn't have a tooth for long. Of course, whenever it affected their other teeth.
But I think with most people, they used it so sparingly that it just but mercury builds up in the body.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't,
even a little bit over time.
Right. It just doesn't go. It just kind of
stays there.
So I think it was like, we'll give you a little bit and it's fine.
So it probably was so far later that they didn't realize
and it was,
that
and it's help. I mean, it did affect some babies with the Pink's disease, but, I think it's probably like once a baby gets to be a certain age, they're not teething anymore. Right. So they stop giving them the mercury
But they probably had like...
Cilantro is chelating for heavy metals. Cilantro and parsley too.
Helps clean your body?
Yeah, it helps to chelate, like get rid of heavy metals.
Cilantro. Oh, I didn't know that. I know that...
And it tastes delicious.
Fuji water. Is it Fuji water? One of the waters is known to actually help pull aluminum from your system.
Crazy.
Like from your brain stuff, which is fascinating.
Nice. Definitely.
I think it's Fuji. I read a whole article, but I can't remember what kind of water it was. But I love myself some cilantro. Mm-hmm. Some people think it tastes like soap. Mm-hmm. I think it tastes like the most glorious thing.
I love it too. The more the merrier. Just chop up a whole.
And I can't even. It's so weird. Again, with the whole like your body and genetics and how how things work out. Like how that's one of the things. Like it's either you love it or you think it tastes like soap. There's no in between in that.
Right.
And the fact that they can think it tastes like soap to me blows my mind.
What? You know what's weird? I used to not like cilantro. I used to think it had the soapy taste. I'm like, that's exactly how it tastes. It tastes like dish soap. And then I had dried cilantro, which doesn't have that soapy taste. Oh. And I was using that in baking, and then all of a sudden I liked cilantro. Or the soapy taste I like it now.
I don't think it tastes like soap at all.
Yeah, it's just, I like it now. It's weird.
It is weird.
You go to Moe's and you're like, just get 2 handfuls of cilantro.
Yeah, just put out all those. That bucket you got there with just the cilantro, dump it. Just pour that in my...
Ruben's the same.
Pour that right into my burrito. Okay?
Or bowl or whatever.
I have to have a bowl now. I can't have a burrito. I'm just saying.
You can't have the beans either.
No, I can't have the beans.
I
can't have the rice. I just have to have vegetables and protein.
Rice too, but beans specifically, I would die.
I miss beans. I specifically miss baked beans. Oh God, I love baked beans.
I have a good recipe.
I actually found a low carb version. You can use white beans or lower carb than regular beans, and it's.
I use white navy beans when I make my beans. Yeah,
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. I don't know how do we go from one thing to another?
Calomel poisoning people. With
mercury.
You
said cilantro, heavy metals, went to Moe's, went to beans, went to rice, went to baked beans, went to barbecues, went to white beans, went to use it in the beans.
This is normal.
Yeah, this is our conversations.
This is how our episodes go. So if you're here,
if you're first time here, it's your first time listening, this is what you're in for. So you can decide this one now. Like, say, hey, I'm never listening to two bitches again. This is not. Or you be like, I love these bitches. I'm going to listen to them every week. You love us or you hate us. We're like cilantro.
We are.
We're either disgusting, soapy mess, or we're delicious and glorious.
I'd go vote for delicious.
I think we're delicious and glorious, but that's just me. I mean, we're biased, I guess.
We are.
Whatever.
We are.
Well.
All right, so. AnchorCon.
Yes.
We're going to be at
Save the date.
AnchorCon in Clayton, August 20th and 21st. And we are going to have a table set up so you can come visit us. We'll have some things to sell. We're not quite sure what yet. And we're going to have a live show there. It's limited seating, so first come, first serve. We'll let you know what day we're going to have the live show. We're not sure yet. But we'll let you know when we know. And...
follow us on Facebook and Instagram because we're going to let you know the day on those. And plus, you want to follow us so you can share our stuff. You'll never miss an episode if you follow us there. If you follow us on the platform of choice, you'll get a notification that we posted a new episode. And we're episodes every Monday, full, long episode. Every Thursday, short episode, terrible trends. We're on track. We're ahead of schedule. We're doing good. So we will be every week here for you. And if we're not, we'll tell you why. And then if you want to support us, the best thing you do is share us on social media. Share this live right now. Go ahead right now. Push the share button. Push it. Push it. And then share us on your social media. Share our episodes. Share our posts. Tell your friends. That's the best way to share.
It is.
And if you want to help us, you can go to patreon.com/thecousinsweird. And for $1, you become a what?
A freaky friend.
And you get a free sticker and bonus episodes. And for $5,
you're a terrible trender. Because everyone wants to be a terrible trender.
Yes. And you get a free sticker. You get bonus episodes. You get a yearly gift. You get ad-free episodes. And you get a monthly chat with us where we just chill and hang out and just talk to each other.
Yeah. And
you can
ask
us questions.
Would like to reach out to us, you can send us your spooky or your weird stories. We'd love to hear them. Or if you just want to suggest something or reach out and say, hi, we like your podcast, let us know.
We want to hear what your thoughts are.
Please send us emails. We would love to hear from you. It's thecousinsweird@gmail.com.
Yeah, but make sure you don't, email me just to tell me I said something wrong, because I know. All right? I know I said it wrong. I'll always say stuff wrong. I have a mental block. Okay? So you don't need to be emailing me to tell me I said something wrong. We all know it. I talk about it every episode. Don't bring it up. We've already discussed it.
Don't come at us. Right? All right. I think that's
a wrap.
It is. Stay freaky.
Bye.
Bye.